Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your love reading for October 2017. I'm using the Crystal Visions Tarot cards, Doreen Virtue's Romance Angels Oracle deck, and the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. So let's start with the Oracle cards. I just have one of each. This is from the Whispers of Love, and this one says, treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. And there's a mother with her child in the center of the hands. And if you look at the top, it's the planet Earth in a teardrop, which may or may not be significant. We'll see as we go. This one says, finances and career. What a card to pick for Capricorn. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Capricorns are very hard workers and good at business and strong leaders. And, you know, of every sign in the zodiac, if the topic of finances and career comes up, I think of Capricorn. So that was appropriate. We'll see what that means, what that has to do with. This is the shadow card. This is at the bottom of the deck. So this is the hidden energy because it's hiding underneath. After everything's been dealt out, this is the energy that's hiding underneath, and this is the world. This is you feeling on top of the world. And I don't know, you know, I noticed this little world in the teardrop in this card here. And this person sitting on top of the planet. So right away, I'm wondering if there's some kind of... what's the word I'm thinking of here? You know, if you're involved in some way, you know, save the planet. You're, that word escapes me. It'll come to me. Let me keep going. This is the theme, which is the magician. So this is somebody who can create whatever he wants. He's got all the elements at his disposal to create the life that he wants. This is the law of attraction and attracting to you what it is that you want in your life. Wave your little magic wand and weave your magic spell on somebody else and take that first step, the number one of the magician. Take your first step towards love. And that's the theme. This represents you. This is, when they're brand new, they're hard to pick up off the table. They don't have any like curve in the card whatsoever. Now this represents you, which is the Tower card. So this is an event that rocks your world. And this card has come up with a couple of my readings, and I think of the recent hurricanes and the water and the flooding and the destruction that's caused. And if you're involved in that, then this is a message for you, and this is representative of you. Now it could be, you know, any of you who've experienced any kind of a tragedy, that it's kind of turned your world upside down. But this is this represents you right now. So there's something very major going on in your life. It's probably out of your control. And you know what, I hadn't even noticed that when I put the cards out, because when I'm seeing this and this world card, and here's the planet Earth, you know, when you think of these natural disasters that are happening right now with all of the flooding and what's going on the planet Earth. And maybe that's had some bearing on what's going on in your life right now. Because this is the hidden energy. So and maybe it's just not reflective of what the card really means. Maybe the message is about the planet Earth. And you trying to recover from whatever just happened. And the message about treasuring your loved ones. Because of everything that's happened, what's most important in life is not your possessions, not your home, not anything. What's important is your loved ones. And that's the message here. The conflict for the month is this, and this is you feeling like you're tied and bound, and there's something, if it's something to do with this tragedy, and now you feel like you don't have any control. You do. You do have the control, and that's the message of the Eight of Swords is, she just has to move her arms a little bit, make the birds fly away, take the... Oh my goodness, it's too late and the words are just not coming to me. Take the blindfold off and see and seek out ways for resolution. It's easy for me to say it. It's not as easy for you to do it. But this is the conflict, is you feeling like you have no control over this situation right now. But the message is that yes, you do. This is at the foundation, which is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles represents Capricorn. Capricorn's an earth sign. Capricorns are strong leaders, and they're very good at starting projects. And in this particular Queen, she's got like this fire energy and this mask on her face, which makes me think of Mardi Gras, okay, so let's go down south to Louisiana. And she's got the fire. She's got this fiery, passionate energy, even though she's a grounded earth sign. So she shows up, and up here, so that's the female Capricorn, but then here's the male. He's the King of Pentacles. So here's Capricorn, male and female, represented as the natural leaders, the leaders in business, but finances and career are a factor in your love life right now. So maybe these are two people that work together. Maybe this is just about you meeting somebody at work, or there's just something to do with your current situation with your money. Let me keep going. It might become more clear as I go. This card is in your past, which is the Knight of Cups. He's the romantic knight. He's the Romeo. He's the guy that's going to come charging in and offer you his heart. He's Mr. Romance. So this is in your past. This may be reflective of a relationship that was in your past, whether he's still currently in your life or not. But this, maybe he was Mr. Romance in the past, and now this energy here at present, maybe he's not so good with his money. Maybe you as a Capricorn are much better with your money, and you invest your money wisely, you take care of your homes, and you want a nice home, you want nice things. You're much more grounded, where he's much more emotional and maybe not as grounded and doesn't care as much about the material possessions, maybe doesn't care as much about the home. But he shows up in the past. This is in the near future, which is the Page of Cups. So this is the messenger about a new relationship or renewed love with somebody. And here's the Moon, which represents emotions, and the water. And she's submerged in the water. She's submerged in her emotions. So this could be a new relationship for you. This could be renewed love within your current relationship. Or this could be a focus on your love and less focus on money and career. Or this is just that message about the water, being waist deep in the water, and how that's impacting a lot of people right now. But this is about love. It's a message about love. And there's a lot of outpouring of love right now. So if you are in that situation and you've suffered some tragedy and some loss because of the flooding, the world is watching, and the world is just pouring their love out to you. And there's people that are risking their lives and volunteering and helping, and there's money, and there's charity, and the Red Cross and everything that is coming your way to help you. And if you feel bound and stuck in the situation, tomorrow's another day. And here's this loss. This is an internal energy of losing your home. So I am definitely seeing this theme here. Loss of money, loss of home. So the finances and the career is probably more about your finances right now if you're in that situation. This is a theme that's come up on several of my readings. So this is that loss, feeling left out in the cold. And it could just be maybe the threat of losing your home. Maybe you're not involved in these floods, or you're not involved in the tragedies that are going on in the world right now. But maybe your finances, maybe you've lost your job, I don't see cards that are popping out that are talking about, well, this could be it. You know, if this Tower card just represents loss of a job, maybe you were let go or laid off, or your company closed and you find yourself without a job, and your career and your finances are at play right now because you don't have the income, and there's this potential for losing your home, or maybe you have lost your home. Maybe you've lost your job, lost your income, you can't pay your mortgage, and you've lost your home. And that's another possibility here. Because this is loss of home and loss of money and loss of income. So I'm starting to see that theme here in this reading. This is the external energies. So this is still having the courage. Now this is outside of you. So this could be somebody else in your life. This could just be the people around you. This is not a loser though. She's still a winner. Some of these cards, it's just defeat and the person looks defeated. She's not defeated. She's taking a break from it all. My phone doesn't focus. But she still has her lioness with her. She's on top of the world. She's still on top. She's still on top of the world. So maybe you still, through it all, you still feel like maybe it's just something you don't talk about. You hide it from others, that you still feel successful and you still feel on top of the world, even though you've been through a lot of battles recently. And whatever this tragic event was here, it's something that you've got your courage and your strength. The lioness is your courage. And you're fighting the fight. You're doing what's necessary. And you're working your way back up to the top of the world. You're working your way back up to the top in your career, to the top in your business, rebuilding your home, doing whatever is necessary to getting back to being on top of the world. This card represents your hopes and fears. And this is the Emperor card. So this is you hoping to get back to being in charge and being in control and being in command of your life. That would be a hope. In terms of a fear, if there's some kind of authority figure that you're afraid of, or you're afraid of the influence this person may have over you, if this person is a boss or, supervisor or some kind of authority over you, an authority figure at the bank, and that would be a fear of this person because of the situation you're finding yourself in. If you have lost your home or lost your job, then your fear is with this person who controls your life. And if you feel like you're not in control, this is you feeling like you're not in control. So maybe your fear is of the emperor. Whoever that emperor represents to you is a person who has authority over you and authority over your life. And you feel like you've lost control of certain aspects of your life, and that would be somebody that you probably aren't afraid of, but you don't care for that person at all. I don't see Capricorns as people that would be afraid. I would see you as people who, because you take charge and you do what needs to be done, and you oftentimes find yourself in this position anyway. Now, in terms of career, if this is your hope, maybe you're hoping to further your career and, getting on top of the world and finding that success in business. And your hope is to be the emperor and to gain that position of authority at your job. And that would be a hope in that card there. Then these three cards are the final outcome. And here's the Lover's card. So in your relationship, it's whatever, it's going to work out, because here's the Lover's card. It doesn't get any plainer or clearer than this. Your final outcome is the Lover's card. So this new beginning here, if this is a new beginning, maybe this is somebody you do meet at work because it's bringing up your career. Maybe the conflicts are with being in a relationship with somebody that you work with. But so this is the beginning of the relationship, and maybe this is that initial, if the page is a messenger, this is this initial communication with somebody, but it turns into this. It turns into the Lovers. It turns into a relationship with somebody. And here's the Five of Cups. Oh, see, the Five of Cups is sadness and loss. So maybe you feel sadness and loss over this over here, whatever this tragedy was with the Tower card. So in the final outcome, you're still feeling this sadness and loss over this event, but you've got this. You know, you've got this loving relationship with somebody. And you still have this sadness and loss over this event here. But, you know, there's time for healing. And here's this big giant teardrop with the planet Earth. You know, this is all the sadness right now that's going on regarding the disasters on our planet and the grief that people are feeling and experiencing in their lives because of those events. And the grief is surrounding, look, this teardrop, the grief is surrounding the entire planet. The whole world is grieving with you. If you're experiencing these events personally, and if you're not, you know, the whole world is feeling this grief and the sadness, and it's engulfed in the sadness, and it's engulfed in, you know, the water, that's all the flooding right now. And here's the King of Swords. So this is just representative of a person, whether this is you or somebody else. This is the person, again, as a king. He's got those strong natural leadership skills. He's the communicator. So in terms of a career, this will be somebody who's works in a career where they use their minds. So I always see the swords energy as lawyers and politicians. I see law. I just always see law with the swords energy as the authority of the law. And the King of Swords would represent a lawyer or a professor, because it deals with honesty and the truth, which is in law. It deals with education, which is professor or teaching. Wisdom, seeking wisdom. So this could just be reflected of you in your career, regaining your position on top of the world and regaining that leadership within your career. And that's just reflective there in the King of Swords and the energy of the King of Swords is regaining control and command over your career. I mean, it could be a person. He could be a person that's coming into your life. This could be the person that's reflected here in the Lover's card, a new person coming into your life. But that's your reading for the month, Capricorn. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. It's a brand new channel. I just started it in the month of September. So I do about 3 readings a month for each sign. If you didn't really resonate with everything in this reading, you might want to check your rising sign, check your moon sign as well. That's your emotions. You might gain some insight into that. If you don't know what it is, go online and just search for, type in natal chart or astrology chart, and you can find your moon sign, your rising sign, in addition to your sun sign. And I have all of the videos are in files on my channel. So go to my channel and look for I forget what the category is. I keep it all in a file. All my videos are in a file. And then you could just click on, you know, Capricorn. And all the videos for Capricorn for the year are in one folder. And the next year in 2018, I'll start all the videos in a new folder for Capricorn for the year. So thanks for watching. Hope to see you back next month. Please subscribe. Please like the video or comment below. I like to see comments. And hope to see you back next month. Take care. God bless.